Good morning, Democrats. It is a pleasure to be here at the chairman's lunch. Brunch? What time do you start brunch? You know, I've had people come up and tap me on the shoulders and comment on what a phenomenal group of speakers we have had today. They said they have enjoyed the speeches so much, they said they don't want this day to end. And asked, could I talk a little longer? What I told them was, no, we have come together today and we have heard what is at stake. We have heard what Democrats stand for, but now it is time for action. Now it's time to stop the speeches and to get to work. I could talk about all of the injustices and the assaults on working class people perpetuated by our president and our governor, but you've heard them. It's a question of what we are going to do with ourselves when we leave this brunch. What actions are we going to take? Because we have all seen this last week and in these last 2.5 years, our doorstep darkened. But what kind of light can we shine? What difference can we make? It is very easy to point fingers and blame. It is very easy to get frustrated, especially in these last couple of years. But I ask you to channel your anger and to find a productive outlet. That's what we try and do in the Treasurer's office. So when our governor has attacked higher education, eventually saddling more Illinois students with student debt, we have stood up to the big banks and fought to cut fees in our college savings accounts in half, because that's what we do as Democrats. We are a party of action. We are a party of solutions. When the governor cut autism funding on World Autism Day, when the governor has attacked services for people with disabilities, we said we're going to set up a program that is going to help people save and make a tremendous impact and lead better lives. Because that's what we do as Democrats. We provide solutions. And when the governor encouraged Republicans in the legislature to side with greedy insurance executives who want to hold on to money meant for beneficiaries, we sided with grieving widows and orphans to get them the money that they deserve, because that's what we do as Democrats. We stand up and fight for working people. And so you have given me a great opportunity to serve as your state treasurer. And some of you may say, well, that's great. You're the treasurer. Of course you can do those things. But we all have it in our power to do great things. You know, we've quoted a lot of Democrats here today. I want to quote one Republican, Teddy Roosevelt. When you ask, what is it that I can do? He said, you can do what you can, how you can do it, where you are. There are no excuses for inaction. We all have something we can do. So, when the Koch brothers and other billionaires are buying elected officials, buying elections so they can tear down workers' wages and workers' benefits, you can all strap on your shoes and you can join a march for a $15 an hour minimum wage. When hatred darkens our doorsteps, you see what happened in Charlottesville, you can take out your checkbook and write a check to the ACLU or the ADL. When you see environmental protections rolled back by this administration, you can join together with like-minded people and go out and help clean up our rivers and our waterways. And when you see your member of Congress vote to take away health care for millions of Americans, you can volunteer on a campaign. Or better yet, you can run yourself for office. Because that is what we do as Democrats. It's what we stand for. The other side peddles a lot of fear. But we as Democrats agree with FDR that we have nothing to fear but fear itself. Well, I sometimes feel like Republicans have nothing to cheer but fear itself. And we may be scared. We're scared of what we are seeing out there, but we agree with those words of Martin Luther King Jr. And he said that arc of justice, that moral justice might be long, but it bends towards justice. He said the quote much better than I did. And we agree with Bill Clinton. We see problems out there. There is nothing wrong with America that can't be cured with what is right here in America. And we all know and we have heard things we want, but it is not enough to want. You have to ask yourself what you are willing to give to get what you want. And if we do that, if we shine our individual lights, if we provide an example for our fellow citizens, they will grow and they will glow, and we truly will have a brighter tomorrow. Thank you very much for all you do for Democrats, for this state, and for this country. Enjoy the rest of the day.